Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am eating street tacos today. I've just been craving Mexican food, in particularly like these type of street tacos from this establishment. I got 5. I got 3 carnitas and 2 al pastor, and some assorted dipping sauces, but a little bit aggravated. I'm like really out in the open. I didn't have my safe space today because I was out for a dermatology appointment and right by this taco place. It's very public and very open. I don't care if people see me. Oh my God, look, I almost forgot to tell you, I got a Mexican Coke today too. They're nice enough to open it there. I'm gonna take a drink of this first. It's a good Coke. I'm a little bit disappointed because on today they have like $2 tacos. They're usually 3. And I've always got the carnitas. It's never been an issue. Today they told me the carnitas were not part of, special. And yet again, I couldn't find my voice. And I didn't want to start anything, but like I wanted to say, sir, every time I've come in for this special, I've only got carnitas and it's never been an issue. Ooh. I also asked for extra lime. Because I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I go get these tacos or any type of street tacos and they give me the lime, more often than not, the lime's like always dried out. Mouth watering. Okay, this one is the carnitas. Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna do the spicy green sauce right here first. It's my favorite one. I should have asked for extra. Hmm. Oh, hot. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. That's good. Hmm. Hmm. What is your go-to taco when you get like a street taco? I feel like steak is hit or miss. It's either very juicy or like and tender, but other times it's like really chewy, and I can't do like too chewy where it's not gonna break down. You know that like when you instantly bite something, and you know like, oh no, this is going to get spit out in a napkin. That's how like some of the steak is sometimes in the street tacos. Um, Chicken's good too if it's like marinated right. Sometimes it's like so ground it's almost like pebbly. I really feel like at this point in my life, I'm in a stage of green sauce. It has like way more flavor to me. I can already tell this is gonna be hot though. That red one, we can see all the seeds. So yeah, I just came back from a dermatologist appointment. Just got a skin check. I'm makeup free, with the exception of mascara and eyeliner. And I really had to like psych myself up for this appointment because I got a skin check last year. And I was told because I'm fair skinned with like green eyes, greenish eyes, that I am more prone to skin cancer and that I should go every year. So when I went last year, the lady was like, I think you're fine to go over 2 years. So I was like, cool. And then I got like some alert on my email saying, you got to come back, you're overdue. And I was paranoid because they always say like preventative care is like the best defense like against anything. So I'm trying to be a little more proactive with stuff. Sorry I burped. I apologize. It's that Coke. It was bound to happen. Sorry, someone's looking at me. And last year when I went, like, not to be too graphic, I had to strip down naked. And she basically said, okay, I need you to, spread them. Like, spread them. I really need to get in there to see if there's anything odd. And that was odd. That made me feel weird. I mean, it was a female doctor. So it was like, okay, it's fine. I just wasn't prepared for someone to tell me that, So, you know, when I made this appointment, like, I had to really make sure I was in a place of bend over and spread them. And I was. And this doctor was so lovely, and she told me to keep, like, my undergarments on and did nothing of the sort. So I was kind of relieved, but at the same time, it's like I was mentally preparing myself to, okay, have at it. And I didn't have to do that. So it looks like they also gave me a little onion, which is cute, and a little potato. Okay, I'm going to try the al pastor. Let's try it in this hot sauce. Mmm. You guys, street tacos are like my top 5 favorite food. Top 5. I could eat street tacos multiple times a week. For the rest of my life and be just so happy. Okay, this wasn't too bad. I love this green sauce. So it's like a creamy, maybe like jalapeno base. I don't know. It's so good. There's so much action happening at this park. I'm like hyper aware. I have to lock the door. I cannot believe how fast Thanksgiving's coming up. By the time you're watching this, it's going to be 2 weeks away. Are you guys hosting this year? Are any of you hosting? Or are you guys just going to be guests somewhere? I feel both have pros and cons. I think for me personally, when I choose to host, I can't relax at all. Like, even when all the food's done, like, you're always making sure, is there enough drinks and enough snacks? And there's always someone that asks for something weird, like a certain condiment or something like that. And in those moments, like, I truly feel like I have no voice. Like, I'm like, I don't know where anything else is in my home. Like, I'm just so, like, brain dead from cooking and planning. Like, I don't want to fulfill a simple request, I would say right now, if you're hosting and you're watching this video, get all your pantry stuff, like, out of the way. So if you're making like a mac and cheese, get your macaroni, get your Velveeta, get your spices for that. Like, anything that's your non-perishable goods should be fully stocked. I would even say get your herbs. Get your sage, your rosemary, if you can get it fresh. Maybe put it like in a mason jar full of water so it keeps. I can never find that stuff the week of Thanksgiving, like, at all. It's even hard for me sometimes to find basil for like appetizers and stuff. And I think for me, when I host, like, I want everything to be not just like aesthetically perfect because I have a small space, but I want like the food to be it. It's Thanksgiving, so appetizers and your main dishes should really be the main stars of the show. Sorry, another burp. I apologize. It's just hard though when you go through all that work and like people don't eat your stuff. Not because it's not good, but like there's so much they can't really take a lot on their plate, you know? I love an appetizer heavy party. I love just to snack and stuff while you're waiting for the food to come out. But I feel like on Thanksgiving, people have the mindset of, I need to save room for like the main course. But from my experience, sometimes appetizers aren't going to fly off the table like you think. And if you're hosting, I want to say, like, know your audience. Like, is your audience just like a chip and dip kind of crowd? Like, not even like homemade dip, but like a Dean's French onion dip type of crowd, you know? And some plain ass chips. Maybe some Planters honey roasted peanuts, some Ritz crackers, some pieces of cheese, and that's it. I made the mistake a few years ago of trying to make a little more elevated appetizers. I made homemade bruschetta. I let like all the tomato and garlic and olive oil like really marinate. I got some like burrata balls, cut them open a little bit with some fancy serving crackers, a little bit of balsamic glaze drizzle, and people like hardly touched it. People thought the bruschetta was salsa, and they were confused on why I was serving salsa with mini baguette slices. Now, if I was doing a Friendsgiving, the people would probably appreciate that kind of stuff more. It probably would have been gone. So I'd say if you're hosting, know your audience. Go with what you know they like, you know? Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to go for this carnitas one because it was $1 more than the other ones, and I want to eat that one other besides the al pastor. They're both so good, though. And, like, I got these maybe a month ago, and they're both $2, so that man was lying to me. Also, I want to say, for host and guest, I'm talking to you, though, and host, I'm telling you guys to be okay. Normalize bringing your own carry-out, like, leftover containers. And I say this. I've been to a few gatherings where there's so much food left over, and I've been a guest. And the host is like, here, just take what you want. And it's awkward because it's like, let's just say it's an aunt or someone who you don't see a lot. Maybe see them like 2 times a year. If they give you like a real piece of Tupperware, like with a matching lid, and they don't say anything like, keep it, I've been in situations where the next time I see them, they casually ask for that back. And I'm talking like 4th of July, it's summertime. It's like, how am I expected to remember to keep this piece of Tupperware for like 8 months, you know? It's awkward. So I would just say, if you're a guest, bring your own. Like, bring your own Tupperware, whether it be an empty cottage cheese container or a country crock container, even if it's a Ziploc bag. Controversial. I have some relatives that like to put their leftovers for their guests in Ziploc bags. It works for some things like chicken, kielbasa, hamburger. But when they put like wet things in it, like baked beans, sauerkraut, stuffing, it kind of gives me the ick. And I can't explain it. But there is a relative, I love them to death, that they love to give stuff away in a Ziploc bag. Doesn't matter what it is. And I feel like it's kind of rude to expect someone to remember that piece of Tupperware. Yeah, if I happen to see you at Easter, can you remember to bring it to me? Like, I don't need a piece of Tupperware rolling around my back seat for 6 months. Like, every time I make a corner, it's like, God, I gotta see Uncle so-and-so and give him back his Tupperware. Just let people keep it. Just let people keep it, I guess. Or buy special. If you're a host, you can buy plastic ones. Like Hefty, I think, makes the black containers with the clear lids. Buy some of those. That way you don't have to worry about Great Aunt Linda's 1974 Pyrex getting back to you, you know? I should ask for more of this. It's by far the best one. By far. Is it weird that I grew up doing Thanksgiving like at 1 p.m.? I never thought it was weird. But now that I'm married and like I have like other friends and stuff, like they think it's really odd that I had Thanksgiving at 1 p.m. But there's a reason behind that. I came from like a football family. I don't really care. But Thanksgiving was very much centered around when the team was going to play. And the team, more often than not, always like had like a 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. kickoff. And that's just like when the food was ready. I think that's kind of shitty. If you come from like a sports family, I get it. But again, it's like you're catering to the men who more than likely, I'm not speaking for all men. There are some men who are very helpful in the kitchen, very attentive, getting stuff done. From me growing up, what I've experienced, you're catering around like a group of people who are just sitting down watching football on TV anyway, and you got to make sure the food's ready for them. And I don't really agree with that now that I'm older. If I could have it my way, I would have like an appetizer cocktail moment. Let's just say from 4 to 5:30, come at any, I'm so sorry, I'm so burpy because of this Coke. I'd say from 4 to 5:30, come at any time. We're going to have appetizers and some drinks, some cocktails, what have you. Come on down. And at 6 p.m., we're going to be serving dinner. And I say 6 because in my mind, my goal is 5:30, but you know, when you're hosting something, things never go as planned. And I want to give myself the extra half an hour of wiggle room. A good hour of eating, even though it seems like you spent all day cooking and then everything's done like in 20, 30 minutes. A good hour of eating, and then you can spend 7 to whenever, ha ha hee hee ha ha hee hee, you know, the night away, laughing, joking around, doing whatever. 1 p.m. just seems so early. It's so early to feel like shit, you know? Because you're eating, and sometimes, like, you're truly just gorging yourself, and why not? Like, 'tis the season, you know? But you feel like shit after. Do you guys have multiple Thanksgivings you go to? Like, on the same day or, like, the same week? I guess another reason, like, my grandma had it early was because for my aunts and uncles who were married, they usually went to my grandma's first, like at 12:31, and then left like around 3 to go to their in-laws and stuff. So I guess that was another reason to have it early. But growing up, I want to be the big huna. Like, I want to be the one where, like, no, I have the late afternoon night shift. Sorry, Aunt Linda. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the new supreme. It's my Thanksgiving now. I can't eat another bite. I'm so full. That was 4.5 tacos. I'm very proud of myself. I've truly been looking all day to this. Yeah, but tell me more about your Thanksgiving. Like, what do you look forward to? Are you more of like a Thanksgiving food person, like Christmas food person? I'll do a video in a few weeks about my thoughts on Christmas food. It's not going to be good. Spoiler alert. Thanksgiving truly is a time just to gorge. Oh, I'm going to call it good. I'm so full. Thank you guys for eating tacos with me. This is truly a fantasy. The last time I had street tacos with you guys, I had like my 4th of July video. But these are so much better. Please support your local taco shop. If you love them, go there. Talk with them, banter. I don't think this place is going to last too much longer. They're always empty. And if they keep changing the prices, then they're not going to have too many people that much longer. But until next time, guys, I had so much fun, like always. Please take care. Be safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to talk to you guys, so comment. Friendly things. Don't be rude, okay? All right. Until next time. Bye.